I actually get some words in the day.
You might get too many in the day. That might be bad for us. Pull these stats up. Oh, excuse me. Welcome to another episode of Uncensored Philly Sports Podcast. You got Wayne and Tim on the post Eagles game. Wind up. Let me put the chat up here and see if anybody talking. It was the defense struggled a little bit today. Part of that might be Eric Bieniemy. Eric Bieniemy is a great play caller. I thought Washington's quarterback was decent. I like the young bull Washington got, and he seems like he could be a leader too for that team.
Y'all was hating when I said he was decent. Y'all hating.
I didn't even know who he was. So honestly, I wasn't hating. I didn't even know who he was. But
that must be one of them
you definitely did. You definitely did say that when we was talking about coming into this game. Yeah. But that being said, I got to give Jaylen the utmost props and respect because, in my opinion, he looks like he's still hurt a little bit. And I thought earlier on those earlier passes where he had like Swift beat somebody deep, and then I think AJ had somebody beat and he missed him. I think it was because of his knee. I think maybe not even his knee, but just like his mechanics wasn't all the way there. Because even when he ran out and he got that first down that he got, you saw he was limping a little bit.
Yeah.
So after that, I saw that was knee. But that being said, and there was a little bit of struggle early on. He still was dotting it up low, like in the middle range. But that drive in the second quarter, that was all. And Jaylen's one of his strong suits is his legs, and he couldn't use them. And he was dotting people up with his arm.
Yeah.
Jaylen was out there willing and dealing, and he was slicing them up. Right? It ain't. You can come here to say you want to hear me hate on Hertz some kind of way. I don't.
Yeah, Brandon.
I don't hate. I just say what I see. And like I said, to me, I thought he was off a little bit today, but the way he had nothing to do with his arm strength or nothing else, he was off early on. I think it was because of his knee in the back of his mind a little bit. But Jaylen does, and this is probably Jaylen's most strongest suit is like he don't get razzled. You know what I'm saying? Remember the commercial you said? They say when the game is on the line, the great ones enter the comfort zone. To me, Jaylen looks like he's, for the most part, he's always comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And no panic in his game. So I much props to Jaylen today.
Yeah, I mean, ain't nobody can talk about. First, I do want to say one thing: defense struggled bad. The two people that was the marks today was Nakobe Dean and Reed Blankenship. And for some reason they was targeted, especially Reed Blankenship. Notice the defense played very well the last 2 weeks when Blankenship has been out. They put him back in there and he was just targeted all whenever they wanted to get that first down. They said, "Where's Reed Blankenship?" They saw something on film and they used it against us today.
Did they see that interception on film? Because he sure enough got that. That was big.
That. Don't get me wrong. We needed it. Like, it was because of him that we was in that hole. It was him. Him and Reed. I don't know if y'all really go back and watch all the film. Y'all gonna see that
Bradbury was getting cooked, bro. Bradbury was getting cooked too.
He was the number 3.
All right.
I was like, I tell you one thing though. In the draft next year, we have to go corner first. We gotta go corner because these two corners are older now.
The only thing I say is I don't want to go in. If you notice, right? If you notice where Howie's gotten better. Remember, we used to always rip Howie with his draft picks because Howie used to always draft according to need and a person that he thought fit their system. That's why we got those 2 back-to-back draft picks where he picked the wrong receiver, and then we had the one when he picked Michael Smith, the defensive end, whatever. And remember, a couple years ago, Howie said, "I'm drafting on talent, the best available talent. I'm drafting." That's why we got so many defensive tackles now that studs, because they available, they the stud, they the best player, we're taking him.
I get that.
So I hope they stick to that. I don't want to just say we gonna go get a cornerback to get a cornerback. If that boy not a stud, don't get him.
If we gonna get him in the first round, we gotta give him a second. But we need a corner. We gotta get corners in here.
Yeah. This Blankenship play like trash. And who's the other boy? I can't.
Nakobe Dean.
No, the other corner over there.
Bradbury. Yeah, we just hit those 3.
Blankenship. First of all, stop putting Blankenship on man with these balls, man. Stop doing that to him. We know he's not that fast. He could play zone and stuff, but when you keep putting him in his man coverage, when you got these dudes like Dotson and Terry McLaurin running from one side of the field to another, he's not going to stay with him.
I agree.
Not. Listen, it's no coincidence. There's no coincidence that there's not a lot of white safeties in the league because they can't run that fast. I like makes you good, but these dudes ain't chasing that black ball from side to side. Stop putting them in that position. I see a couple times they swapped it out and they put Brown in there, which was good. But when does Byard play? Man, is he playing next week?
Who?
The one we just signed.
He played today.
Did he?
He was in there.
I gotta look at that. I wasn't paying attention. I was.
He wasn't noticeable to you.
I was too busy following Blankenship around with the ball. He did get a good pick. Blankenship was smart though. He's more smart than he is athletic and fast. I'll give him that.
So he should be a coach. But here's the thing. That's what it is. But
y'all ruthless.
The one thing about Brad, the one thing about them is you're gonna look at the stat line. They're gonna have all these solo tackles. It's the only reason why they got all those tackles because they was the target, and they was right there.
You talking about like how as Isaiah Jenkins used to be, the ball get burnt. Did he run the ball down and make a tackle?
Yeah.
I agree with Knuckles Media, man. Eric Bieniemy gets a lot of credit.
I agree. I said that's what I said earlier.
Yep.
Even after the first game, we was talking about what he's doing with this team. He gets a lot of credit, man. So Sam Howell just ain't that great of a quarterback.
He showed me something. He ain't show you anything.
I thought he was solid. I thought the young boy was solid. Plus the fact that they said, he showed leadership qualities when he brought the team in and had a conversation when they was talking about how he talked to the team. The team respects him. Yeah. I think there's something to that when the team, especially if it's a young quarterback, and it was the same thing with Jaylen, even in his first couple of years, the team respected him. So when the team respects a quarterback, it's something they see in them. And when guys want to come and play with them, in Jaylen's case and the Sowell's case, where these guys, I think that's his name, Sowell, or what's his name? Howell. Howell, yeah. I'm coming out. Yeah, in Howell's case, when these guys show respect for these young guys, I think that's a testament to what kind of character they are and player they are.
I mean, Washington did start off like 2-0, didn't they?
Yeah, they started. Yeah, they did start off 2-0.
They even gave us a run. Both games they gave us a little.
They usually do.
Support.
They usually do.
But listen, Jaylen Herz. I know y'all probably talked about this already. This right now, this here is the best game he has ever played, bar none. This is the best game of Jaylen Hertz's career. I give him all the credit, man. He made all the reads. The fumble, can I blame him too much for the fumble in the red zone?
I ain't mad at that.
You know who I blame? I blame the Eagles coaching staff for the fumble by Gainwell. Because why do you keep putting this dude in the game? Why you keep doing this? Why does he get so much burn? Where's Penny?
I think their main concern is they want Swift at the end of the year. They don't want no excuses.
That's what I was saying. It do seem like that.
You got Penny. You got Boston Scott.
But I just
they in love with Gainwell.
Like, we like Swift, but we don't want to. They don't want to burn him out. It's
only I'll give Gainwell this though. Gainwell, he don't necessarily go down. Like even all right, and I'm not making a giant deal out of it, but when they was going for the sideline before Jaylen started dicing him up at that drive the end of the second quarter. When he threw those couple passes to Gainwell, that one play when the guy came down there, he had Gainwell dead to rights to stop him in bounds, and Gainwell made a great play to get out of bounds off of that, like break that tackle and get out of bounds. So, and I hear you. I'd rather see Swift too, but I'm just saying he's showing.
Red zone, get Swift in the game.
I agree with you. I agree.
I agree with you. Master the Craft said that the Giants quarterback went down. Tyrod Taylor with a rib injury, and then had an ankle injury, Kirk Cousins. So they saying they've been calling Wentz. I think Wentz might be getting some. She might get a.
They might be better off calling Kaepernick.
He might steal a couple more dollars. They might be better off calling Cam Newton.
I would call Cam.
I don't think Cam don't look like he doing no kind of keeping in shape. Cam look like he there doing that pot. Cam ain't thinking about nothing.
He said he tried to offer him like $3 million or $5 million. He said he wasn't coming back for no $5 million. And
I don't blame him. Ain't no way in the world I'm coming back as an older guy, an older player, you know what I'm saying, and play, especially the quarterback.
If I have the money. If I don't have the money, I'm coming back for it.
I mean, he wants to have the money.
Now, if you tell me somebody like Kaepernick, I can see it. But like you said, like Cam, he got his own podcast going on. I think he got enough money. I think Cam pretty decent, cool. Where he like, I don't need this. You know what I'm saying? He building up his own brand.
Call out.
Now Wentz might need to.
So we can smoke the Eagles. Call out. We gonna get. Remember, we got like 5 or 6 success against him when he played for Washington. He's the reason we led the league in sacks. Wentz. We almost had 10 sacks on him that one game.
We did. We did get him.
Yeah.
So bring him back so we can play New York again and sack him up again.
All right, so AJ Brown, we got to get this man his.
Oh, you're the best receiver in the league. Best receiver in the league.
Wide receiver in the league.
Best receiver. I said that last week and y'all ain't want to hear it. Remember?
No, I don't remember you saying that. I remember I said that. I don't remember you saying that.
No, Ephraim was like, no, Tyreek. I was like, Tyreek. I was like, AJ might be one. I'll still give it to Tyreek. That's what y'all said after we played Miami. Remember that? I didn't say it, but I can see. Remember that?
Even when he hit the backpedal a little bit, AJ is that boy right now, for real.
He's hitting his stride right now. Like he's making these one-hand catches and no, but wait, hold up. Y'all the same ones when AJ was saying I'm always open, give me the ball. He's selfish. This is why this is his mindset, and this is why he is how he is when it comes to that.
Hold on. We said we don't want that messing up the chemistry of the team or messing up your quarterback's head, is what we said.
But I don't think it messes up Jaylen because I think that Jaylen is mature enough. I think Jaylen is mature beyond his years, honestly. And I think that a lot of that might come from being in a system where in college he's had great coaches and his dad being a coach. But Jaylen looks like I was just saying that before you got on. To me, Jaylen looks like he's always calm, cool, collected. So I don't think he gets razzled by stuff like that. That's why, like I said last week, to me, I think Jaylen probably approached boys off camera like he don't want to show nobody up. But I think he checks people when he needs to.
He do. But he by far, I mean,
AJ had a great game, and Devontae actually had 7 catches for 99 yards and a touchdown. So he wasn't, and his longest was 38. He was longer than AJ's 25. Was that a catch by Devontae, or did that hit the ground?
I don't know. Oh, I didn't even know Devontae had 99 yards, so he should be satisfied today. 99 and +1. No,
you remember when they hurried up and hiked it, and it looked like the ball might have hit the ground or something?
It did hit the ground. It did.
So,
it did.
okay.
But they counted it anyway.
We got a couple good calls. We got a couple good calls going our way. Like that, for real, that pass interference that we got on that pass to AJ when it was like underthrown and low something, like, and he came back. That should have been no pass interference. I don't think that's bad.
I'll take it. They always call that.
They don't, though.
When you come back to the ball, if the wide receiver, you can't face guard when they come back for the ball. If you turn around, if the wide receiver would have turned around, they wouldn't have called it.
No, it's not about the face. You talking about the cornerback, but it's not face.
No,
but I thought they changed it like a couple years ago. Whereas though, like if it's underthrown and they're coming back to it, that's not the same call they made.
They both have the right to the ball. If they both trying to track the ball, they both got the right to it. But if he never turns,
no, I'm pretty sure they made a change in the whereas though, like if it's underthrown and they're coming back to it, they don't automatically give you that pass interference. I'll take it though.
Put it in the message board.
Put it in them.
Put the rule up. Well,
yeah.
Did y'all? Jordan Davis did he? I know he suffered from a hamstring injury, and I do believe he being a little bit hampered today was the reason why they kind of had a lot of success, like in the just in the run game and not getting a lot of pressure on Sam Howell, because he's been balling all year long, but it was noticeably different today when they was able to. Outside that Reddick getting that last that sack, which we desperately needed, we really didn't even touch the board like that today.
Which Jordan Davis or the other boy?
I was about to say we hit their quarterback a little bit. I mean, they got rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you got to give the other team credit. They got rid of the ball. They got rid of the ball fast, but he still took a couple of shots as he was delivering that rock.
I don't remember hearing Jordan Davis' name being called at all.
I mean, he got rid of the ball fast. The enemy had him out there getting rid of the rock fast, whatever. And I mean, that's what I'm saying. I give the Bull props. I give Washington some props when it comes to that stuff. Like they got rid of it fast, but he wasn't just getting clean in that pocket. He was getting knocked down a little bit and getting hit a little bit in that pocket.
Yeah, but we only sacked him one time. He got rid of. Listen, they had a good scheme.
Yeah.
The enemy put together a good scheme for him, man, to try and beat us.
Yeah. So now Dallas is gonna be filling them. So you know it's Dallas week next week.
Oh, that's
So
gonna be that's gonna be a great matchup. Is that
they're
Sunday
gonna be-
night?
It's Sunday afternoon, 4:00. It's like a 4:25 kickoff. You know it's gonna be the game of the week, but the Dak had a great game. He threw for 4 touchdowns, over 300 yards passing.
They played the Rams. Rams is trash.
And then you got them. This game is here, right? Is it Philly, right?
I don't know.
I think it's Philly, but I think they're gonna be talking a lot of trash.
Hold on. The Rams ain't win today? Dallas won?
Dallas
they
smoked them. They were smoking them
Blow
like
them out,
that.
43-20.
I was looking at something different. I was sitting here looking at the screen like, wait a minute. All right, I see what y'all talking about. Yeah.
So Dallas week is going to be real interesting because now they think they can throw on us. The way that Sam Howell threw 400 yards on us, they're going to be thinking that they could do the same thing.
We're going to have Byard more in the system. We're going to have we're going to get Brown. I like the safety Brown. He's a little quicker than Blankenship. Because
We're going to get more pressure on Dak than what the Rams did.
Yeah. They be playing CeeDee Lamb in the slot a little bit too to try to take advantage of him against the slot corner. Our slot corner really ain't that great, so we do gotta look at that.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out to Sidney Brown too. Y'all see this his first quarter? I think he had like 3 solo tackles, and they were like legit.
He had a good hit too on was it McLaurin?
Did he get out the game injury free? Ain't that the boy that always get hurt, Sidney Brown?
I think we drafted.
No, that's not him.
He ain't the one that.
He was a rookie, but he's.
You thinking of Maddox? Maddox still hurt.
No, Sidney Brown was he was injured a lot too.
No, I was about to say I thought the rookie boy was
his first year.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this year he been hurt. He been
hurt this year though.
He hasn't. He hasn't been playing because Blankenship been hurt.
Blankenship been hurt the last 2 games.
Yeah, Sidney Brown played for him. Maybe he went out a game and came back. I don't know, but
I'm gonna give him those props though. He played well, very good today.
Props to AJ Brown for beating that record too. He beat Calvin Williams record for was he on 7 straight games, 6 straight games with 125?
I think this was 6 today.
And he broke it with 6 today.
So he looking to add on that probably next week against Dallas.
You know he ain't no way he would have stopped now. Ain't no way in the world.
It's not. So as I'm saying, if he's not getting the ball, will it turn into an argument on the sideline?
Probably.
If they lose, yeah. Hey man, the way he playing, the level he playing at right now, it's certain positions. You know, for the most part, receivers is going to be like that. The top notch receivers, for the most part, be divas. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's the nature of the position.
I don't know why, but cornerbacks and wide receivers are the most divas in the NFL and football. Period.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I saw that.
We gotta figure out how we going to keep Swift next year.
And the boy Biner. Oh, I know they got to renegotiate his contract.
I hear old head. You guys wait and see how he play, how he look before you start tomorrow.
I agree.
I mean, I hope he ball out here, Philly boy. You know what I'm saying? We doing a good job of bringing back old Philly boys. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we keep them on.
So shout out to Jaylen. We'll be back. We're gonna actually be back after the Sixers.
Yeah, we gotta watch this. Get ready for the Sixers game tonight.
Yeah, but we want to jump on real quickly and just discuss the Eagles and the fantastic job Jaylen did, throwing for over 4 touchdowns, no interceptions, which was
how many yards? How many yards did Jaylen throw for today?
They were like 319, 320, something like that.
I think it had to be up there. Yeah.
Yeah, 319.
He had like 140 quarterback rating today, I think, too.
It went down. It went down to 135, I think, towards the end. He only ran the ball twice. If you don't include those 2 kneel downs, he ran the ball for twice today.
Yeah, but I'm definitely keeping an eye on that knee though, because I do think it was bothering him today, and that's why I give him the utmost respect and props because he balled out with it. But I do think his knee was bothering him.
This bye can't come probably soon enough for him.
Mm-hmm.
Just get a little bit of rest. And it probably won't be totally healed until after the season is over. But yeah.
Hey, listen, if he can rock out like he did today on that, hey, I think it forces. it forced him to stay in the pocket more than what he might not have. But I mean, he was in that pocket and he was slicing and dicing that defense up.
Did you see that dart he threw Julio Jones too for that touchdown?
Yep.
That Jones was nice. I'm glad. So that's what I said. Everybody got in on it. Julio Jones got his. Devontae got his. AJ got his. It was a perfect day. No injuries for the most part. So good win.
Jalen Carter went out.
Oh, he did?
Huh?
He did?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Between him and Jordan Davis, that was our glue to our defense. That's kind of scary. I hope he's all right. But anyway, y'all, thanks for listening. We be right back. Hopefully, y'all stay up and watch the game. We be right back. But like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can be made aware when we are live. We're gonna catch you on our next podcast. Be